want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where I talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to say thank you for all the likes and subscribes that we've gotten over the past month. Help me grow the channel. Smash that like button. Trying to get to 1,000 likes a video. 1,000, that's it. Did you hit that like button yet? Jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, red day. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $291 billion. Bitcoin down to about 9,900. And everybody thinks the world is ending. All the news, the bears are out. They were hibernating for an extended period of time, and the bears are out. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups for everybody's posting charts, calling out breakouts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist where if you don't know anything about trading this market at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. The number one reason why people join my group is I post these profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. If you pay with crypto for 6 months, you get a 20% discount. If you pay with crypto for the year, you get a 30% discount and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. So this is Link. And so I posted this as a midterm hold idea previously, January the 10th. And you see 72% gains out of Link. Huge gains. APPC up 132%. I posted this on January the 25th. 20 days later, it exploded. 132% max gains out of APPC. This is a gentleman in my trading group. He stated, here are my numbers with your midterm hold Link. I'm up $10,000. EOS, I'm up $8,000. Bitcoin, I'm up almost $19,000. And BNB, I'm up $14,760. Thanks. And I said, profits? He said, yep. I said, you killed it. Nice. He said, nailed it. Shout out to Keegan Ratliff. He said, I told you, Chris, I quit my job to do this full time. I made $7,900 in 11 days in the month of February on altcoins, and I made $2,200 scalping BTC once a day or so with leverage. I make 6 figures at my job. I made the same amount of money that it would basically I would make working 60 hours a week, and I made it in 11 days in this month already. Another person stated, yo, Chris, I made $2,500 on your Link midterm hold, and now we're looking really good with Vechain. Life-changing money. This is a Bitcoin daily chart. So Bitcoin obviously had a break to the downside. We talked about this. This is a parabola, okay? We were right at overhead resistance. We didn't make it through it, okay? So essentially breaking that parabola is a concern. There's potentially some downside now. All right, you got a bearish MACD cross, which was possible. Now it's confirmed. And I'll move this out of the way. And this trend line, we talked about this yesterday. And I said, hey, watch this trend line. When this breaks, we're going to see a pullback. And here you go. There's some bearish signs now. Things are changing. How bearish are they? Let's take a look at that now. This is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Now, these targets are still valid. $12,000 target for the multi-month downtrend, falling wedge, still in play. Cup target of 11,300, still in play. Listen, Bitcoin's halving is coming up, and we're going to have a nice hype halving run up for Bitcoin. Okay, so besides the fact that TA tells us these are still valid targets, you got this rising wedge. This is a bearish pattern. Now, the measured move is down here close to 9,000. However, just because it's a measured move doesn't mean we'll get there. So I want you also to understand that you have a bunch of volume that came in. And what that does is it says, hey, everybody else recognizes that this pattern broke. This support level broke. That we've broke below the 21 and the 50 on the 4-hour chart. All this has been acknowledged because of all this sell volume. Okay, so it's important. Let volume be your guide. I always say, that to my trading group. Volume's going to tell you a lot about this market. 1-hour chart, there was the same zoomed in rising wedge. The support is the 0.5 fib level I pulled here, which real close to about 9,800, which we got down to around, 9,800. Okay, so that was the support. We bounced there earlier. And again, we were watching for a breakout of this pattern. Look at this. Watch for the breakout on the RSI. You got to break to the downside. Then the RSI is extremely oversold. And so what happens? RSI, when it's really oversold, you get a bounce, right? Look, it was close to oversold, bounce. Close to oversold, bounce. Look, bounce. Main concern is this trend was broken. Yeah, potentially there's some downside ahead. The altcoins obviously get hit harder. It would make sense to get a pullback. Another thing that's important to know is I want you to understand that your BTC trading pairs, your alt BTC pairs, like Bitcoin's falling, and there's a ton of money being made in these BTC trading pairs, right? Because they're a comparison of that altcoin's performance to Bitcoin. And so if Bitcoin's going down, the altcoins, it's easier for them to look better, therefore these charts to go higher. Okay, so it's important to know. You have to decide, do I want to accumulate more Bitcoin? Because it's going higher over time. It's going higher. Do I want to accumulate more Bitcoin, or do I want to accumulate more USDT, which is going, there's no more losses, no gains though. Okay, what works with your strategy? You want to devise a strategy with this market that works for you. And, I just want to inspire you guys, like, hey, if you could set some stop losses and skip some of these losses, there's a lot of upside in this market to be made. There's a lot of compounding profits to be made over time. Now, this is a total cryptocurrency market cap excluding Bitcoin. We talked about this. This is the resistance level we were watching. We didn't make it there. We made it to this resistance level and we got rejected at about 113 billion. And then the altcoins came down to the 0.236 fib level and bounced perfectly. Listen to this. 117 billion dropped to $100 billion. $16 billion. Poof. It's gone. Poof. It's gone. Listen, the thing is, look over here at the previous price action. One time we ran up to 120 billion, and then a couple days, within 5 days, we were down to 93 billion. But then we took off, we ran up to 140 billion. Pullbacks are part of it. Don't freeze up in this market. Look how high. This is the RSI. I'm telling you guys, like, this is key. The RSI is all the way up here at 87. 87, way overbought. These like, it gets overextended. It needs to pull back. These indicators. Let's go look over here. Okay, here. Let's look at what happened here. All right. So this is on the 1st of April. All right. Let's see what the altcoins did there. Overextended. And what happened? Pullback. Look. Overextended. Pullback. Overextended. Right. Overbought. You had your big pullback we talked about. Look how this ran from $110 billion down to $76 billion. Like, every time you see this get way overbought, you have to be thinking, okay, listen, I got to ignore the greed. I got to take some profits, buy back lower. If you're a holder, just ignore this, right? Do what you do. But what I'm saying is there's a lot of people out there that want to get rich a little bit faster and get rich even more so than just holding these coins. And so that's who I'm talking to right now, is the people that potentially want to make the most of a once in a lifetime opportunity. We're going to make so much money in this market just because we're here. Everybody watching this single video, everybody watching this is you're set for life. It's not really necessarily about that. Some people want to get there faster, and that's why we trade these coins. And it's not about day trading, it's about midterm holding. Bitcoin dominance. I talked to you guys about this chart, and I said, hey, this is going to slow down the altcoins if it bounces here. Okay? And so daily Bitcoin dominance, we broke to the downside, parabolic break to the downside. Now I said, if this support level breaks, the altcoins will continue to run very well. Well, what happened? It bounced here. It bounced. We had possible bullish divergence. It's getting confirmed right now. The RSI was down here at 11, very oversold. Okay, so Bitcoin dominance bounced. That means altcoin dominance takes a hit, right? Because they're inverse relationships. So it's a lot of this shows a lot of confluence, and we kind of, basically knew this was coming at some point. Pullbacks are part of it. Now, the question is this. Like, hey, we'll get through this pullback. This is not the end of the uptrend. This is not, there's so many bullish things going on with Bitcoin. Listen, It's not the end of the uptrend. So don't, I'll show you some of this news. And I'm just like, man, the bears jumped out of nowhere. They're hiding in the woods. Now they're everywhere. Moon boots. I want to know what 3 coins are going to get you your moon boots soon, the fastest. I want to know what 3 coins you think are going to perform the best in this market. And I want to talk to you guys about them. And I want to make sure and cover them in the video. So make sure, I want to provide the best content I can to you on a daily basis. Be sure and let me know, like, here's the coins that I'm interested in. Here's the coins I want to talk about. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know. Bitcoin price analysis. Bitcoin drops 700 intraday, back below 10,000. Time for bears action. All over crypto news. Here's why Bitcoin sell-off may have invalidated the midterm uptrend. Listen, pullbacks are normal. Listen, Charles Dow has a theory. Dow's theory is basically for every impulse move higher, you get a 50% pullback. So Bitcoin runs up to 20,000. Basically, Dow's theory says you're going to get a pullback to 5,000 based on that. Like every impulse move higher. Like this is normal. Like obviously in crypto, it's even more of a pullback than that, right? So you just know that's how this market works. CME Bitcoin futures closed at 10,475 prior to the weekend as Bitcoin crashes to 9,800. We might have a gap. Shout out to the gap boys because we made a gap and the gap is higher. XRP chart identical to 2017 before the massive 1,500% rally. Listen, I got a lot of friends, a lot of you guys, crypto family, who hold XRP. Be patient. XRP is just starting to take off. Now, look at the parabola. Parabolic gains. Okay, doesn't look like it was broken. Now, yeah, you did have a bearish cross on the MACD. There's a 6-hour chart. There's more upside ahead for us, just in general. There's more upside ahead. Yes, pullbacks are part of it. It's healthy. Like all these indicators were so high. Like everybody's like, well, when's it pulling back? When's it pulling back? You get these pullbacks, these altcoins. You get these discounts. Now, obviously, you want to kind of buy in close to the bottom. I'm going to keep you guys up to date every day, okay, on all of this. This crypto is a sleeping giant that could rally soon, a rippling rally. Everybody's talking about Neo. Is Neo the sleeping giant? This gentleman shows basically, hey, we're at the range highs. We're looking for a pullback to the 618 fib level. It's a golden pocket, golden ratio for a reason, and then a bounce. Now, IOHK gifts $500,000 in Cardano ADA to the University of Wyoming, which is a great idea. Like, listen, give some of the crypto away, give it to a university. It's going to support the university's blockchain research activities. Amazing. Like, shout out to Cardano for giving away some crypto. Wyoming, crypto friendly. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure and subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow.